Spring for every team is really a rebuild year, no matter how many people you lost at starting wise. So for us, we're just trying to get things back going. It's the perfect time for us to get the young guys going and showing them those that came in the spring, showing them how we practice and just trying to get a tempo for A-Day and make sure everything's going right so everybody gets a chance to perform.
Are you a receiver that's also playing defensive back,
All
or
right.
a defensive back that's also playing receiver?
Both ways. That's how I like to see it.
How hard has that been? You know, what's been different?
It's mentally tough. It's a mental challenge for me as well to go and I know the offense pretty well. So for me to go over to the defense side where things get a little more complicated concept wise. So it's been fun, I can say, learning the defense because I think that even if I don't become a DB guy, it will help me as a receiver to know what to look for and how defenses are attacking our offense. So I have an understanding on that. So I think it's going to be a plus regardless if I go to DB or if I stay at receiver. We really haven't figured it out. We're not really even worried about that right now, just trying to get reps because you never know what can happen.
Yeah, what's a thing or two you have learned?
Just
to help your offense as a defensive guy.
Just learning how, because I play with slot receiver, so just how the star when they're in nickel or when they're in man and you got the safety coming over, they got corners over, just how to attack whoever covering me and how he's covering me inside or outside. It's just different things you can just pick up on as you play defense. When you get back to offense, you see different things and you know how to attack them.
We saw in the scrimmage you had 5 catches or so. Were you exclusively offense on that scrimmage, or were you both sides?
I was both sides. When we just split it up as it's scripted. So
Is it possible you could play both ways in the fall?
hopefully,
About Saturday, this coming Saturday.
yeah, I'll be probably playing both of them.
So if you line up against yourself, who would win?
If I lined up against myself, nobody else could win.
Who would lose?
Nobody else could lose.
How's Cyrus doing with the same thing, though?
Oh, he's doing pretty well. He's catching on to it quick. It's really incredible how when you learn coming from offense and learning defense, it's really incredible how it's all kind of the same. You really don't have to change your whole style of play. It's just different concepts that you have to learn what you're looking at and know how to do different concepts. But he's doing a pretty good job coming over and learning, and the older guys are doing a good job teaching them what to do. Coach Saban's doing a great job teaching them what to do. So he's getting it all from everybody, so he's going to pick up from it real fast.
I take it helped, though, that you got to do it with him and D instead of just kind
Say
of
it again?
I take it helped you to do it with him and D Hart rather than just making the switch on your own.
Oh yeah, I mean you get to see guys mess up because I think to me that's how I really learn. I learn out on the field. I'm more of a motion learner. I have to do it and mess it up. So when I see other guys mess it up, I know what to fix. When my chance to come and that same call is called, I know what to look at and what to fix because it's been corrected once.
Coach Saban told us earlier this spring that when you were recruited out of minor, your tape as a DB was one of the things that kind of really drew them to you. Let's talk about your comfort level playing DB in high school.
I'm comfortable with it. I got a lot of confidence in myself to play either one. So, and I am familiar with playing defense from high school. So it all kind of goes together because I played also offense a lot my senior year in high school. So it all kind of worked together. So I'm familiar with both sides of the ball regardless.
Did you start every game on defense in high school, or were you more part-time?
I started mostly every game on defense.
What's it like being under Coach Saban's watchful eye?
Oh, it's fun. A lot of people couldn't say that, huh?
Any good stories?
Oh, no, y'all got to be out there. Y'all come out there. Y'all should get a lot of good stories when y'all go out there.
Hey, like 2 or 3 days in, did you feel lost?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, you don't feel lost. You just can't play fast because you don't really know what you're doing. So, but once you learn what to do, and you pick up on things and everything, repetition. That's what you have to. That's the importance of playing defense. It's repetition. So you're not gonna get it probably the first time, the second time, but the third time you should have it. So that's the thing. You don't want to mess up 3 times in a row on it. to have to get it. You want to catch on to it as quickly as possible, and that's what I try to do.
Are you playing more than one position in the secondary, or
Just corner.
just one?
But initially, when they come to you, I mean, are you thinking this is crazy or this is fun, or what's the thought going through your
Playing
mind?
cornerback?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. It's always fun when you're playing football. I mean, as long as I know what I'm doing, I think that it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna catch on to it. So I don't really worry about whether or not I'm messing up. That's why I say I got a lot of confidence in myself to go out there and perform and know what I'm doing by the film and what Coach Saban is teaching. So I try to use everything I'm being taught to take it out there on that field.
You've always been a great teammate. How do you now look at this receiving corps since you've been going against them?
Oh man, we're getting better and better. That's all I see. Our receiving crew from last year came back. Everybody's still getting along even better. You know, I'm just anxious to see the new guys coming in. So I think we all, this unit on this team gets along very well. So our receiving core is doing a great job communicating and teaching the younger guys what to do and continuing to teach the older guys on the things that we need corrected. So
With you and Cyrus trying defense and Kevin out with the toe, has the walk-on wide receivers had to get more reps this spring?
Oh no! I mean, everybody's getting the same amount of reps. Nobody's doing nothing more than anybody else. It's just you have to learn how to adjust, especially with the depth. With the depth in the secondary is kind of the reason why we kind of made this transition with me and Cyrus and D Hart, so that we can have enough depth to even practice. You know what I mean? So guys won't be getting blowed, but the most important thing is that guys are learning it. So with Kevin Norwood out, Kevin Norwood's still doing a great job teaching the younger guys and teaching us and going through the film work. And so he's still learning. But, you know, a depth problem is an issue when you're playing football. So we have to correct that.
Last one.
How was yesterday?
Yesterday was great. You know, it was going out and to look at our accomplishments and being able to meet President Obama was a great deal for us, and it's always a great deal for a team who's winning a national championship and be able to do things like that for the White House to acknowledge you, to come up and be a part of something like that is very special for us.
What did you say when you shook hands with the president?
As fast as we were shaking them, we really didn't have time to say anything, so it was really just a smile and bye.
You going to return kicks and punts Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Sell popcorn too?
If I have to.
Thanks, Christian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.